Whoa, this is nice.
You know, it's your boy Junior King,
And it's your girl, the real Medusa.
and welcome back to the Blime podcast. We are so happy to be back.
And excited.
Excited, we're blessed, we're so happy. And we are finally at a new studio.
Yay.
Thank you to Lucian
Shout
Godfrey. Shout out to Lucian Godfrey. You guys can also catch his podcast where he talks about business, tech, and investments. Okay, so if you guys want to join his podcast, in our description we will leave a link. And we're just ready to get things kicked off. How are you, Kayla?
I'm good, how are you?
Oh, sure.
Has that become our thing now? To ask each other how we are?
Must be. I need to ask. Like you need to ask how are you so that you can know how the person is before you can ask them the next
I'm
question.
not well.
Yo.
You understand? Do you understand?
Okay, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just saying the other outcome. You know?
Oh,
You
okay.
feel me? Like if you ask someone,
How
are
are you? The first answer is
you
like,
expect them to say yes, I'm good.
I'm fine. What if someone says, how are you? I'm really not doing good, bro. What you gonna do?
Are you ready?
You're gonna be like,
You all need to stop
bro,
people
I
asking
thought you
people
were
how
gonna
they
say I'm
are.
fine.
Yeah.
Facts. Okay.
Very
Before-
excited for today's
Facts.
epi.
Before we start, we would just like to say, obviously, thank you to all of our fans. Everybody who's been buying tickets to our tour,
Yeah.
to the tour lately. We fully booked up until August.
Blime gang baby wat hulle
So that means every weekend, basically, we on the road, which is
Yeah.
going to be a lot of hard work, but we're blessed to be booked and to be busy.
Yeah.
A lot of exciting stuff also coming up that I'm going to bring up.
Yes.
But shout out to King Dawn Studio, Youth Night. Shout out to King Dawn Studio. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my baby sister Laika. Shout out to Cindy and Sunda. Shout out to my whole family. Do you want to shout out to anybody?
Shout out Rain.
Shout out Rainy, Hunter, Kai, Kalia, Kaid. Love you guys so much. Okay. Are you gonna go first or must I go first?
You can go first.
I
Set the tone there first,
no
brother.
stress, no stress. Okay. My first question is for you. It's just a question for you now.
Oh.
What have you learned in the last 3 months? Generally, like what has life shown you in the last 3 months? And what do you think that you have learned from life in the last 3 months?
That's a great question. You're actually
Thank you,
gonna
man.
make
Thank
me,
you.
You're gonna make me reflect on the last 3 months
thank
now,
you,
which maybe I haven't done. So what have I learned?
Go for it.
Can be anything.
Bro, like you said, wait. Like you said with the how are you? There's no, this time there's
Yes.
no I'm fine answer.
True.
You know what I mean? So,
True.
what have you learned in the last 3 months in life generally?
Patience is a virtue.
Explain.
And I personally, I feel like I'm a very impatient person. Like I want things to happen like now, you feel me? And a lot of times, especially with like if I have to like get spiritual or religious about
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
like God's timing is not our timing, you feel me?
100%.
So I think I've just learned to like be patient in situations that aren't really asking for patience.
Patience.
You understand? For real.
I feel you though.
Yeah.
I feel you. Okay. So that's all that you learned from the.
Patience and
Is that
self.
the biggest, like-
Try to control my emotions, yeah.
Okay.
What was yours?
What was my?
What was your, what did
Oh,
you
what was
learn?
my? What I learned in the last 3 months. I've learned that not every attack needs a response. Yeah, that I've learned that in the past 3 months. Like, you know, I'm the type of person
I
to.
was just gonna say, that's growth.
You know, I'm the type of person to confront
Yeah.
everything and everyone. Like, whenever someone says something about me, I'm confronting that person.
Yeah.
Or I'm dropping a diss track.
Yeah,
or I'm
yeah.
hopping on social media, whatever, right? And this past 3 months, just seeing the downside of my retaliations.
Yes.
You know, the downside, I had mothers coming up to me telling me, the one mom said to me, Junior, my kids listen to your music religiously in our house every day. And she's like, "Yellow fluke is alright, you guys swear, but you guys are role models and you guys have something to look up to. But now when my kids were playing the diss tracks, I was this close to banning your music from my house totally, and that like just hurt me, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, now our music is getting taken out of our household. We were loved so much just because
Yeah.
we're giving attention to something that doesn't really matter, man. It shouldn't really matter.
It doesn't
So
benefit us in any
yeah,
way.
so I think in this 3 months, I really like did some lot of self introspection, and me knowing the backlash that's gonna come with me deleting the diss tracks, deleting the post where I'm like confronting.
Yeah, you're gonna now
I know
look-
people are gonna say
Is a banggat.
he's a banggat, he lost, he's in een plek gezet or
Yeah.
whatever. But that was purely a decision on my peers and people giving us advice. You
People
know,
whose opinions actually
matter.
Yeah.
You know how we were on our. My father,
Yes.
bro, my father's like a policeman, sergeant. This guy is a serious guy. So you know, Uncle Max don't
Yes.
take nonsense, and Uncle Max don't really care about all this stuff.
Yeah. So for him to be
For him to hit me up and be like, Junior, don't respond to us. You don't need us. You like for him. You know what I mean? Open my eyes. And for the mom, I just now, yeah, I was how crazy. Before the podcast started, Maurice Page phoned me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like
on the same thing.
mind blown. On the same thing. He's like, Junior, I'm seeing what's going on, and I just want you to stay focused. You guys, what did he say? You guys have a potential to be the like greats. It's all
He
about.
was like, I can see where like the duo is going and all of that.
And we
yeah.
met him in. We actually took
One
a
of our first performances.
in as a duo in Namibia.
That was our first performance.
In Namibia, Port Nolloth.
Port Nollet, yeah.
Yeah, is it Port Nolloth?
Port Nollet, not North Pollet.
I always get it wrong. Yeah, we met him and he was such a nice guy. For him to phone me out of nowhere, like randomly, and just telling me, Junior, I believe in you and I want to protect you, and just don't respond to everything. It's like amongst him, Ziggy,
And that's people that is in
my
the
dad,
industry.
yes,
Yeah.
like people that I really look up to, all gave me the advice and be like, you know what, just focus on positive stuff, man.
Yes.
Focus on your dance studio. Focus on music. Focus on building a positive brand. So I think I'm now in a place where, like, the bad comments don't faze me anymore. Like the comments where, oh, we lost then, or the memes and stuff.
You
like,
don't feel the need to now prove to them that you didn't lose.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Also, I think
It's like
personally
a
with
weight.
like
Sorry to
yeah.
interrupt you. It's like a weight off your shoulder. As soon as you let go of being angry and replying to every diss track
Yeah.
and to like, it's such a big weight that go off your shoulder. You're like you're not worried about
Yeah.
nothing. You're just chilling. You're doing everything with pure intention. So I think that's where I'm at right now. I'm just like doing what I do, man. And at this performing every weekend. And dropping
That's where
music
it is.
every week.
Yes.
That's dancing. That's doing adverts. That's just doing the
Productivity.
best of what I can exhume from my body. Man. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at.
And like putting all your energy into stuff that's like positive and that's gonna benefit you eventually, like at the end of the day.
100%.
True. I feel like I can agree with you on that.
Facts.
Yeah. Grrr, it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
You see, like you gets there.
On that note, I know we like because you guys don't know, but we already recorded the previous episode, but we decided to not upload it just because of like I just feel like it was consumed by a lot of negativity and everything we were speaking about was just
Addressing stuff.
yeah.
So, what I think what people also need to realize in this time of the beef going on or whatever, or the one-sided beef going on,
Yeah.
is that there's like 3 diss tracks we deleted, right? And it's like 2 podcasts that we didn't do
Yeah.
just because
Like we
we
could
felt
stoke
like
the
it was
fire
gonna
even
give
further.
Yeah, it was gonna stoke the fire further, and we also feel like it was gonna give the situation a lot more krach than we needed it to give the situation.
On that is basically like
Yeah.
the question that I wanna ask.
Yeah.
Do you feel that, let's say, rappers or just social media entities use our names as clickbait?
100%. I do believe that Um, and it's not that I just believe it. If you statistically look at it,
Yeah.
you'll see, like, statistically, if you look at when they post about themselves, or when they talk about their business, or when they
Yes.
talk about their shows, the likes decrease. But as soon as they start mentioning me or you or both of us, the likes increase.
That's your most shared video, your
Your
most
shared
liked video, the
your
most
liked,
interacted one.
and that's statistically true. That's a fact. You can go you can go at home right now. You can go and research that. You can go and check their posts, their other posts when they're talking about
It's
themselves.
probably pinned on their profiles
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, you
Because
can
that's what I've noticed. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, you can check their posts, right, on their profiles, and then you can check the posts where they're talking about us and see the major difference. So, I don't know if most of them do it for that reason. I don't know what most of their reasons are,
Yeah.
right? I know some of their reasons is because they mad that we obviously said something about them in a song.
Yeah.
But that's obviously retaliating to what they said first. But it's okay. It's okay. It's always
Yeah.
our side that's so got seen first. That's fine. But I do believe they do that. And I don't blame them. I would never do that. We never did that growing up in our career, like taking jabs at bigger artists just to get our name popping.
Yes.
We went the hard route, like the hustle,
More grinded.
grinded. We got for 10 years. Our videos got 100 views and 80 views and 200 views for years. We grinded to get to 1 million.
Yeah, for
It took
other,
us-
and I think that's where it's low-key just like unfair when it comes to two things. People saying that, yeah, we're famous because, or our music as a liking to people because of our following and whatnot. But it's just like, y'all are also making use of it at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Like, taking advantage
of our following.
of our following that we just got most out of nowhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't buy 3.6 million followers.
Yeah.
You don't buy 770,000 followers. We worked hard for those
Yes.
followers. We if you look down my TikTok, there's thousands and thousands of videos on there. You know what I mean? So it's like to say that our fans of our dancing
Just
just
merged.
jumped over Scap. We mad to make them believe because I was dropping music, English music, and people didn't latch on. There was a lot of day ones who was listening to it, but people didn't latch on as much as they latch on to the Afrikaans. Because
Yes.
Afrikaans is more relatable because we colored and we speak Afrikaans, and people who's colored speak Afrikaans. They don't want to hear us colored people who live close to them, who look like them, rap in a
Making unrelatable music.
unrelatable music or rapping in America. It worked for AKA. It worked beautiful for him, but we can also do something that works for someone else.
Yeah.
We have to set our own
Path.
paiki. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
True.
Okay. For me, I'm gonna ask you, where are you in your life right now? Are you happy? Are you sad? Or are you just on autopilot?
That feels like a therapy session.
Therapy session.
Are you my therapist now?
Let's go. Therapist king in the building, that
Yo.
Sam it is. So tell me.
I think I'm at a very confusing stage of my life. I spoke to you about it the other day. Yeah. I don't want to get too much into it because people like just latch on to every small thing and just like pick
Yep.
on that, you know. But yeah, I just think right now I'm just in a space where I just want to like focus on my mental health, like actively focus on it, you know. Because like I told you, like recently my mind has just been consumed with a lot of dark things. And I do think it has a lot to do with like, I don't want to say my surroundings, but like what I allow to penetrate my surroundings, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of just, yeah, me trying to just keep my chin up, I guess. Yeah.
Facts. Look, I think as colored kids or as colored people, no, we weren't really taught about mental health growing up. Like if you had a mental health problem, your mom would just say like, or your mom or your
Kan
dad
jy
would
die
just
prestasy?
you can die prestasy, kom net reg, smile, of you know what I mean. So it was never addressed. So it's difficult for us to for colored kids is like for us to navigate and know what we're feeling.
Yes.
We don't even know what this is, bro. We don't even know yo, what's wrong. I don't know.
Literally.
I don't know. I'm just like, so I feel you 100%. I feel you. I just think my advice to you, like, is just look at us. Look at us. Nah, therapists don't give advice. Just ask questions all day.
They let you answer
So,
yourself.
is it something your father did? It's just all day questions.
Yes,
So
it
I'm
is
giving
something
you,
you
I'm giving you advice. See this glass?
Mm-hmm.
Nah. What is it now, right now?
It's all full. Optimism. Yay!
There you go. You know what I mean?
You know?
So, like just try and always apply that in your life. Like, look at the glass full. So the empty part of the glass is obviously the darkness, the negative, the penetration of the energy around you,
Yes.
things you don't want around you, right? And the guava part of the thingy is everywhere you go in South Africa, people go crazy.
real.
When we went to Plet and you came in with what was, and people went insane. People love you, like people carry you here, and not even just them, bruh. Me, slow, OP, Dala, like people, Ika, people close to your life, like we appreciate you, and you must never think that you like useless, or you must never think that you like not worth or what in anything of that. What's I mean? Like everybody in your life, we appreciate you, and I'm sure people who are watching right now, they'll be like, you're gonna see the comment. You're gonna see the comment section. There's gonna be full of love, bro. But just know we got you. Yes, I got you. We got you. No, it's somebody's. Your turn. Oh, you want to ask me the same question?
Yeah.
Ah,
Right back
snap.
at you.
Where am I in life right now? I'm not going to lie. I'm gonna be very, very honest. I'm gonna keep it honest. I am cock happy. I'm not cock. Yo, I'm not gonna like.
I didn't think like we expected
Yo.
when you said I'm gonna be cock honest.
Yo.
That's gonna be
Yo.
there.
God's truth. Like I'm genuinely happy. I'm not saying my life is perfect. There's a lot going on personally. There's a lot going on socially. There's a lot going on mentally. There's a lot going on. But I've realized also being on this earth for so long, I've realized also now that those things now, those negative things or those things that I'm feeling, I've realized that it's kind of irrelevant.
Why?
This is for me, not talking to any other human being. This is for me. It's kind of irrelevant because, like, I was in Mossel Bay the other day, and then, no, I'm lying, Cape Town, and then before the performance, I got like hella anxiety. I didn't want to perform. Remember? I told you, Kami, go home. Like I wanted to cancel the show.
Yes.
Yeah. My anxiety was hectic. I was shaking. I was
I
like,
know so.
whoa, but I don't want to perform. I don't know what's going on with me, but I don't want to perform. And I was overthinking so much things, bro. I'm thinking like, do I actually want to perform tonight? I have another feeling. I'm like, hi, let's go perform. And you know what I mean? So there was a lot going through. And even in Cape Town, even the week before that, even in Humansdorp, like there's a lot of times where I feel anxiety, where I don't know to perform. I don't know what's going on. But it's that feeling. And then I realize once I get on stage, that feeling goes away.
It disappears.
Once I'm off stage, that feeling goes away. So then I spent that hour hurting myself for nothing.
For no reason. True. That's so true.
So I'm just trying to apply that same mindset to everything that I do. Like my feelings really don't matter for the long-term things of greater good. If I want to become the greatest junior king, if I want to become the greatest potential of being me, if you want to become the greatest scaler, we're going to have to change our mindset. Because if we just think like any other human being and fall in our feelings, oh, I feel sad, so therefore I'm going to be sad. I have anxiety, therefore I'm going to cancel the show. But we fought against it.
Yeah.
So if you can change your mindset to fight against your sadness, to fight against what you're feeling and push through it and kill your goal in any case while feeling sad. I feel
Cry
like,
later.
bro, yeah.
Like,
Cry later, or do so much work that you forgot to cry at all.
true.
That you forget to cry.
True.
You even forget. You so much into winning and just and being healthy and just being happy. That you know what I mean. So I'm there right now. Like there's power happening
That's
around
so
me that is supposed to like move me
Mm.
side to side, but I'm literally going like this, smiling at come move me weer, move me weer. And then I get up again and I'm like, alright, you Junior King, dropping Friday, crib music video, Dove advert, back at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm happy. Like my friends are
That's sound advice.
and the people that's around me right now is like the perfect people I want around me. People that don't glaze me, that don't just like, oh, Junior, you're the best. Positive criticism. When I do something wrong, you know, good circle, the best circle I've ever had so far in my whole life.
Crazy.
So that's where I'm at.
Shame you've had some circles there.
Sure. I don't think it's a circle anymore. I think it's a big hole.
Crazy.
Kimberly.
Like a gong.
Kimberly specials. Your turn.
Okay. I wanted to ask.
See?
What did you think about security there in Cape Town?
Yo.
Come on.
On point. On point. But our security, when we do get secure, when we do have security, which is okay 90% of the time, they're always tight though. I think our security is always tight. But shout out to Jermaine,
Uncle Archie.
AED, shout out to Energy, shout out to everybody. Yeah, everywhere we go, man, we always man. You know what I mean? And they weren't even like security for real. They more wanted to come block with us
For real?
and drink
I
with
think
us
that's
and
what I'm
chill.
asking you.
Yeah, nah, they're one of the most coolest people I've met.
Thanks.
And we were talking to the kids on video call. I can't wait to meet them. That's gonna be dope. Yeah, but I have nothing bad to say about the security. They're amazing.
Yay, shout out.
Shout out Jermaine, shout out AD, shout out Big Dog Archie. Big Dog.
Your Uncle Archie kept me safe, I'm not gonna lie.
He's the goat. So, I just wanted to talk about. No, actually, I want to ask you this. If there's one thing you can tell your race, what would it be?
My race.
Yeah.
Colored people.
Are you done? Chinese.
Brain means.
Why you asking colored people like your other race?
Khoisan.
If you could tell them, so if all the colored people stand in front of you and you just have an opportunity to tell them one thing, what would it be?
We're stronger together
Sure.
than apart.
Sure.
They've always wanted to divide us, and
we're falling into the trap.
years after all that struggles, we're still living in it.
Yep.
We are still being controlled by a narrative that was set by a white man years ago, you know? And
Put them there, let them kill each other and
Yeah.
murder each other, and they can kill each other.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's basically what's happening.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Your personal opinion. Who do you think is responsible for the most colored killings?
Colored people.
That's interesting.
Our people kill our people.
People the most.
Yes.
That's.
Yes. I actually on TikTok the other day saw a girl post about a brother that got stabbed.
Yeah.
One stab into the neck. A girl, say me and you, we both guys.
Yeah,
we,
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
were like arguing, fighting, whatever. This argument that we're having doesn't involve Lucian. But then Lucian comes from nowhere and stabs me in the neck.
Hectic.
And then Lucian only spent one night in jail.
Hectic.
Because Lucian is a minor, 16 years old. One night in jail, and you live opposite these people, like they neighbors.
Did they die? Did the guy die?
The boy died. They neighbors, this girl walks every day in their neighborhood. I can only imagine how traumatizing it is for that family.
That is crazy.
That is.
Yeah.
So definitely
I
our
don't-
people kill our people.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know when it's ever gonna change. And obviously with the two of us won't change it. But I feel like
We can plant the
we
seed.
can plant seeds to change it. You know what I mean? And starting and it's never too late, man.
It is.
I know we've rapped about some questionable things. You know what I mean? In our past, we also not perfect human beings. We have flaws. We done gang mistakes.
Totally, yeah.
Who is perfect, by the way?
No.
I need someone to come on this podcast and just be a clean human being, because everybody has so much to say about the next person. Like you pointing out this flaw. Nee, jy het gecheat op jou ding. Nee, jy betaal dit nie. Nee, okay, but tell people what you do. Because
What do you
you only know about our stuff because we're famous.
For real.
Like
For real.
tell people how you abuse someone. Tell people how you don't pay this. Tell people how you neglect this, and you have so much flaws, but because this person's flaws is put on social media,
And
it makes you feel
on social media.
it makes you feel not good about yourself, because the pressure is like off you kinda. Oh, jare almal praat oor Junior. Kom ons almal praat oor Junior, mense gaan oor my praat. Ek is net so fucked
It's the
up.
typical thing of like picking or bullying on people. It's like, if I have an insecurity about anything, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick on you first about
Yep.
whatever you insecure about, so everyone else's attention can be on you instead of me. That way, I can still hide what's happening with
Exactly.
me. Do you understand?
Exactly.
And I think that's also the whole thing. Like, I didn't want to like bring the whole plastic thing up again, but like to get like just random people asking people to join you in this quest to try and diminish someone that you not so long ago you said you respected them. Now you wanna like just raffle the whole thing out. I just feel like it's unnecessary and it's uncalled for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but I think that's his thing though, right? That's his
Yeah.
that's his thing. So
But
he's just doing his thing, man. Like
Oh,
for me,
no.
for me, he's just doing his thing. Like that's what he does, right? He's a comedian and a rapper and stuff. So that's what he does. So whatever he does and says, and whoever believes that, we can't control. We can't control what he says. That's his phone, his data, his Wi-Fi,
True.
his content,
True.
their opinions. We
My
can't
opinion
control. Yeah. We can't control it. I can't control any of that. What I can control is my reaction towards it.
Yes, definitely.
That's the only thing I can
That's
control.
the only thing we can ultimately ever
Do
control.
you know what
is
I mean?
ourselves.
And my reaction to it now is that I'm having no reaction to it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if I see him, I'll see him. Then we'll see if we can, if he'll talk, if he'll like have a conversation, or he'll be funny. But for now, I'm not really interested in meeting up with him, or I'm not even interested in squashing anything. I'm just literally just focused on my career and focused on what I'm doing. Like, I'm honestly not fazed about us, bro.
Facts.
Because think about it. You always with me. We always work together, right? When has anything that you've ever read on social media come to us in real life?
Never. The only time it comes like to us is like, let's make an example of Plit. Like, we legit couldn't perform because the people couldn't stop saying his puss in the crowd. Like, we literally couldn't perform.
You see, and then I posted the video. Then people thought I was the one. I was
initiated
no.
that? No.
We couldn't like.
People
at
follow
Plit-
you on social media.
Yeah, at Plit. I even told the people to like you know what I mean. I'm like, what did you say? Did you say? I'm like, and then afterwards I even told the people, nah, like just let go of that
Like,
situation.
we want to perform.
We want to perform, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could have easily go,
You could have made it a chant.
I could have made it a chant easily. Because
real.
people were shouting it out already to us, and we were just like, nah, we're not here for that. We want to perform, you know what I mean? So,
On that, how was Fatman Lab for you?
yo, Plits people are crazy, bro.
In Lamal Bray.
Yo, Plit people are crazy. We couldn't even perform because people came on stage. Like, everybody came on stage.
Yeah.
And then you made it 10 times worse by giving the booty a kiss.
He
Mwah.
was showing me the whole time then. I'm like,
Mwah.
what I'm thinking, he's trying to tell me like my makeup is coming off or something because I'm sweating. Now I'm like, what is he showing? He's pointing. Then he showed me. Then I was like, oh, okay, let me not be that person.
Guys, Kayla shayad a whole pasta Fabiani.
I'm telling you, I look stukje uit. En
Kayla shaya a pasta Fabiani, bra. She go away, she's like him. Mwah.
For real, you're not capping.
You slaan een pasta Fabiani on these niggas, bro. Mwah.
At least I'm not exploiting people.
Everyone went crazy, bruh. Everyone, poof. I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna put the video
You
on
wait,
the.
you must show the video where they hit my bum like that.
I didn't see that. That's
I
just
have the-
harassing.
I have the video.
Can we play that even?
That is a
Is that even allowed on
it's
YouTube?
Crazy. And it's three girls. It's three
Oh, it's three girls.
It's three
Yeah.
girls. They like, what? And I'm like, what the fuck?
I guess-
It's crazy.
I guess that makes it fine. I don't
no,
know.
it doesn't. It's still harassing, guys. Come on. Oh, let's talk about that. If I'm a girl and another girl touches me and I don't give her consent, is that
Obviously it is, but be realistic.
I feel you.
No, it is harassment.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not, but be realistic. If a girl come, you girls touch each other. I always look at girls now. Touch like it's nothing, bro. Like just like, oh girl, like sing it video. I'm just like, yo. she just flap, everyone just flap
Flap
it.
your boob.
Oh, eat the liquor. I'm like, yo. I know we can't do it.
Yeah.
There's no way we can do it. You know what I mean?
No.
You guys are here, oh, you eat the
That's-
liquor. I'm like, ooh.
It's gay if you do that.
They have this notion and this stigma that, you know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
want to go too deep into that. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have a whole
But it's,
community
yeah,
coming
but it's
to
just like, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. That, is it
Double
harassment? It's a double standard thing. Because, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused about that. I don't have no opinions about it. Don't come for me.
I was just gonna
I
say, don't say
ain't
too
got-
much because people are gonna
I
be
ain't
like,
got
do you
none.
want that to be?
I ain't got none.
Okay.
So I just wanted to shout out, like the things that we're doing now currently. You are currently almost done with your Medusa Studios.
Yeah. Probably by the end
It
of the
looks
week
so
we'll have a
nice.
price list out.
It looks,
Yeah.
guys, it looks so nice. She got a massage thingy. I saw the place the other day. It looks crazy. So shout out to you for finally getting that. Yeah! Medusa Studios coming soon. Blime Studios coming soon. You know what some it is.
Thanks.
And then I just done a Dove advert recently.
Yay, Dove Man plus care. Okay.
I just signed a big deal with Dove. Very blessed to do that. Me and some other.
Are you doing more
amazing-
content with
Yes,
them?
of course.
Okay.
That first video was just like a tester. It's like a phase 2, a phase 3, and a
Nice.
phase 4. So it's a big partnership with Dove. That's very exciting. I'm also working with KFC soon.
That's crazy.
The other girl asked me if she's gonna get free chicken. If she come dance. I'm
Are we
just
gonna
like,
get
girl?
free chicken?
Yeah, I'm choreographing something internally for KFC. Can't speak too much about it, but it's like
Yeah.
classified.
Yes. A win is a win.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Anything else?
Your
I think we're gonna think the same thing. But
What?
go for it.
King Dance Studio Youth Night.
Yes.
They have their first performance.
King
coming
Dance to the
up.
Youth Night has their first performance on the 16th of June. And then King Dance Studio, we almost ready for Dubai.
Okay.
Still need some funding. I know, rough around the edges, but God willingly. And let's hope. Let's just hope.
Yeah.
You know, but the PA, shout out to the PA, shout out to Kaitan McKenzie, shout out to Chad. They did message us and they did ask our documents and ask all our things. So that's also something that we're really looking forward to. So shout out to PA. Thank you guys so much. Potato Lions. We appreciate you. Yeah.
Nice.
That's for me exciting. And then the top 10 open verse
Ooh.
is also
yeah.
coming soon. Top 10 open verse is coming soon, really soon, guys. I'm working with Daryl Loxton from Elevate. We creating like a whole EP, and then all the top 10 artists will be on the album.
Crazy.
And then they'll be able to drop the album on all platforms, and then the splits of the money will go to all of the artists
That's
as well.
nice.
So it's like gonna have my own rap show on YouTube. I'm
Oh.
excited about that.
Yay.
And then I'm just excited about tour, bro. Like we're going to Namibia, we're going to all these cities and going to every city and hearing everybody rap our songs word
insane.
for word, bar for bar. I played Kaila's song in Mossel Bay at the primary school. This was at like the event before the main event.
Wasn't played.
Played. We played Nia. Yeah. And I ran to the mixer when your verse came and put the mixer off.
I didn't even realize the music was off.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
play that video on this podcast. I put the mixer off and the people sang it, bro. I'm telling you, like, I never thought.
Medusa is that girl, ne? I'm
never,
telling you.
bro. I never thought in a million years that people would sing our songs back to us. Never thought that in a million
And
years.
so, like, immediate after we started doing it, man, it's just like.
Yeah, it didn't take us like 5-10 years to drop music
yeah.
to be on.
When we dropped Dancer to the Rapper 1, people were like immediately.
Also, Dancer to the Rapper 1 is is almost on 1 million streams. And Dancer to the Rapper 2 is on 300,000 streams.
Thanks.
So, shout out to that. Oh, did you see the top 10 of Yano? Shout out to Yano.
Yeah.
First of all, shout out to Yano. I know we had like a rocky relationship in the past, but even though you can ask Sharano, ne, I give credit where it's due, even though we're beefing or even though you don't like me.
Yeah.
Like the same with 21 promo and Pengi. They deserved.
The number one
what
spot,
did I tell you?
yeah.
What did I say to you? We weren't even on camera. What did I say to you?
You said Sabella deserves
Before
first place.
Sabella came even first.
Because we were setting, saying who the top three is. And then we were like, Ghetto is in there, but
not
we
one.
know Ghetto is not
Sabella.
one. We were like, Sabella. Yeah.
So Sabella definitely. I think we could have made top 2. You know why? Because we did 2.2 million views in far less months, yeah, than the other videos. But whatever.
I think he did the last year, no?
But I'm honored. I'm completely honored.
Same.
We 10th,
7th, 4th, and 3rd. Yeah.
So we 4 times in the top 10 most viewed videos of 2012. Sorry. I thought the world was gonna end.
Yeah.
I thought the world was gonna end again. My bad, sorry. In 2020, it was the most viewed Afrikaans rap music videos for 2025.
2025, yeah.
The last 12 months, basically. And we 10th, 7th, 5th, and 3rd. So thank you guys so much.
10 places are Jazz. 7th we have Stalaza.
No. Yeah, yes, you're right.
Stalaza. 4th we have Neerfok
Remix.
And then Ghetto. Thanks.
Another thing I wanted to ask you. Okay, I'll let you ask a question before I ask, because I asked like the past 2.
Okay, let me see what I have here that I wanted to like ask you about that I haven't asked it.
No problem.
Oh yeah. Besides like us working on our music and Dancer to the Rapper 3 and your solo album, is there any other features or any other things that you busy with musically? I know, so I just want you to tell the people.
I just finished Young OG's verse for his EP that he's dropping. Shout out Young OG, love you, bro.
Love you.
He's dropping his EP soon. I'm on that EP. I did a chorus for him, crazy. You know what?
Play it.
I don't care. Please don't hate me for this, my brother. I love you so much.
But don't play the whole thing.
I'm not gonna play the whole chorus, but just yo, I like a Mexican song. Arriba,
Despacito. I can hear you though.
It's a Young OG and El Papi Drake.
Working on myself, I gotta reach the ceiling. Baby, do you believe it? So on a daily, I just hope that you can see me.
Oh, hold on.
I was just gonna say, please cut it right there.
Hold on.
That's enough for you.
And then I have a John Dre feature. John Dre is the artist from PE, Making Waves.
Chandra cleared me up so quickly on the last podcast because I
like
was trying to figure
Medusa.
out if he's dusting you or whatever,
Medusa.
and he was like, hey, yo, Boris, play brand.
Das was doen. Hoe kan ik iemand dus? And I told you on the
Yes,
episode.
you literally said the same
I
thing.
told you he's not dissing me because we've been chatting.
People are weird, bro. Me, I will be that person. People are weird,
That's
bro.
an inside joke.
Inside.
I got you. Right.
People are weird, bro.
Lesbian genre. Hey. Genre is like heavy early B coded.
Doesn't that sound like being a lamb?
Kinda, but like rougher and more raw and more like.
Yeah.
Nah, I love it. Wat is face funny? Oh, kom eens, Shoda.
Met biefstok. Hij is genoeg voor alleen. Hij is genoeg, hè?
Wie zoekt beef? Ik zoek aan mijn beef met beefstok.
Okay, so
So with him, and then me and Ziggy's working on a couple of things. Culture. Just dropped his verse on Ghetto's remix. Oh yeah, oh there.
yeah.
Cats out the bag.
Cats out the bag.
Ghetto
Ghetto's
is
getting a remix.
Ghetto is getting a remix. So the same Ghetto that has 2.2 million views, and it has 600,000 streams on YouTube. The topic thingy.
Yup.
Like,
The topic.
that's crazy. So
Because that's just a song without visuals.
without visuals, and it was also almost on 1 million. So that song is getting a remix. I don't want to tell you guys the other two artists. I'm only gonna tell you guys for now. Culture Gang just gave me his verse. I'm not gonna play that verse at all. You guys need to, sorry, pardon, but you guys need to wait for that one.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys need to wait for that one. All right, Kayla,
Yeah.
if you could go back to younger you, if Kayla right now, like you sitting there on the couch, if you could go back to younger you, to younger Kayla, what would you tell her and why?
Forget boys.
Say again?
Forget boys. Yeah, I feel like, me personally, I feel like this is a piece of advice that I can give to a lot of young girls. Are you still laughing?
I'm a boy, bro. Of course I'm laughing, I'm a boy. You said you must forget me. Damn.
Yeah, forget all their species from their side. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. But yeah, just for me personally, I feel like I grew up way before my time.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
What I mean by that is, like, I was in a club when I was 40.
Jeez.
Do you understand? I shouldn't have been in a club.
Bro, but a lot of people, bro, you must know in the communities we from. What? I saw what's her name in the club.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
saw
wanna say
kids
his
from
name.
the primary school
I
at
don't
the
want to
club.
say his name in 22. At Naughty Ouchie.
Yes.
What's her name's brother? He was in thinking Galvin, but Blue what?
Blue Note. What?
Yes. And he's what pin?
That's crazy.
I'm not condoning it and saying it's
Yeah,
fine. I'm just
it's
saying it's
not
not
okay.
for me. It's not like a surprise. You know what I mean?
I think the advice I would give myself and
Yeah.
younger me and girls, teenagers, don't try to grow up before the time. Be a child for as long as you can, because once you're an adult now, and like, why I'm saying I would tell myself to stay away from boys is because, yeah, a lot of people didn't have to know me the way they did, if that makes
I
sense.
feel you.
Yeah,
I got
if
you.
I could fast forward in the future and know that none of that would like add to my life, or like it just would make me think that you
Can
don't understand.
I say something?
Yeah.
You know the butterfly effect, ne? Okay. You know the Mandela effect? Okay. The butterfly effect is when you change one thing, everything else changes. You've seen movies, we watch Avengers a lot.
Yes.
When they go back and change this thing and they go forward, it's a bigger destruction.
Are you trying to say that?
No.
Okay.
Just let me try to say what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So, with that being said, my opinion again, I feel everything that you've been through, all these lame ass niggas you've been with, all the people that don't deserve to know you, who knew you back then, I feel like if everything didn't happen to you, you wouldn't have been where you are now. You wouldn't even have been this confident to sit there and even talk about it.
True.
You know what I mean? And I I can see as a business partner, as you know what I mean, as a ride or die, I can see you in a far better place that you are now than you were a few months ago or a year ago. Like 20 times better place. You know what I mean? So I feel like I get what you're saying, 100% agree with you.
A lot of
And
lessons
I agree with
didn't
you.
need to
Yeah,
learn.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I also just feel like our past mistakes and our everything, even though it's how dark or how cock, I feel
Yeah.
like, what if if there's one boyfriend, the one boyfriend that you didn't want to be with, what if you didn't meet him, then you didn't meet me? What if
Correct.
that moment shifted me to him to come, and then what if,
True.
and then you're sitting here, interviewing Plasnar.
Are you funny?
You don't know.
You fucking funny.
You know what I mean? You don't know these
bro, man.
things.
Okay, so then I would rephrase. If I have to go back and tell younger me something, I will say fucker, it doesn't matter in the future.
Nah, but you get what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah,
And I
I
also
know.
get what you're saying. We'll meet in the middle. Okay.
Literally met in the middle there.
Facts. For me. Oh,
What would you go tell your younger self?
time to like envision it. Okay, so I go up to him. I see little Junior over there. He's like practicing in the garage.
Dancing.
I want to be the best ever.
What does he have on? Tell us what he has on.
Purple Thug Lives. Do you remember Thug Lives? Een Duit Thug Lives. I grew it. Purple Thug Lives. A skinny jeans. A yellow belt.
Oh God.
Purple suspenders. A white shirt for some reason and a red kitty bow tie with a red mohawk. I don't know why.
I did my work.
Just a weird guy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. First thing I would do is cut his hair. I had some questionable hairstyles.
For real. It's okay.
That's
It's okay.
cool. It's cool. I had some questionable hairstyles in the past. But the first thing I'll do, I think I would say to him, "Yo, bro, you have." I won't give him too much. I will say, "Bro, you have an exciting life ahead of you, nah." And I think this is gonna come down to the same thing that I try to give you advice about. But I would tell him, nah, to just not invest so much into his friendships.
Not invest so
Same
much
thing.
into boys.
Yep.
For real.
Yep, I get you now. I get you now. But I would.
Then the same thing comes
Same thing
back
comes
of
back.
like-
If I didn't have these friends,
Yes.
then maybe I wouldn't be where I am. But I don't know. But like, so now I get what you're saying. So definitely, I will tell him, just don't invest into friends that much, and also don't overextend, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say match energy.
Because everybody that I've tried to help so far, and that everybody that I've tried to, not everybody, all these people that's doing videos about me now and dissing me and coming out of the woodworks, they waited for the junior
Something to
train,
happen.
the junior high train to leave before they got on. They couldn't
And-
build their own train.
and-
So now all of them are coming out of nowhere. Yeah, Junior was a dick to me 10 years ago. Yeah, Junior, no. Remember, Junior used to sleep on my couch when he was 9. Yeah, now old stuff are coming up. So I just wish that, number one, I didn't invest so much in friends and try to like give everyone everything and build everyone up and train this dancer
Try
and
to
train that
take
dancer.
everyone to the top with you.
Try to take everyone to the top, because I tried to take everyone. And my father, Uncle Max, was warning me for years and I never listened to him. And now the result and the consequence of not listening to him is only coming in now, where now all these people that I tried to help is biting me in the ass and saying
don't like-
all the cuck that's wrong and not saying all the nice stuff I did for them.
Yeah.
All the good things I did and all the opportunities I gave them and all these things, you know what I mean, that I'm not gonna mention on this podcast. You know what I mean? Oops.
Yeah.
That I'm not gonna mention on the podcast. So I would just tell him, little kid, stay focus on yourself, focus on the people you love. You know? Don't be naive. Do not be naive. And I think the more you work on yourself and not try and overextend, extend and still be a person who helps others,
don't
but don't
overcompensate.
overcompensate because it's gonna bite you in the ass. Not bite you in the ass, but they're gonna try and attack you. Not that it's gonna do anything to me. It never does. Every year,
Technically, it does bite you in the ass because that doesn't get mentioned.
but it doesn't bite me because what? Okay,
Yeah.
come ask you a question before we wrap this whole thing up. Come ask you a question. And be honest. You're a very honest person because I saw in this podcast you actually shocked me by the things you said. I'm like, Joe, I didn't know she's gonna tell you guys that. So shout out to Kayla for being very vulnerable with you guys today. She shared a lot with you guys today. Tell me something and be very honest. How do you think personally, Kayla, looking at Junior every day, seeing how I move, how do you think this entire beef, everyone, all these videos, someone posted yesterday, can I nie frekkali? Can I die? Can I just die yet? Someone posted yesterday, can I just
That's so
die?
crazy.
Someone was excited about my death. Like, can I just die yet? Like, oh, when does he just
Y'all
die?
are crazy to say that.
No,
What are y'all going to talk about?
No, it's fine, it's fine.
No, but what are they going to talk about?
That's fine. So people want me to die. People want me to so all these things. So the people wanting me dead, the death threats, the beef, the videos, the memes. Junior's in 'n plek gesit. Oh, Junior's career's oor. Okay, all of everything that's happening. And we didn't see 90% of these videos. We just hear from our friends.
Yeah.
With all of that happening, in your honest opinion, how has that affected me from the beginning up until now? What do you think? Be honest. Be very honest.
I don't think
In my everyday life to life, how has it affected me?
I don't think it has affected you in work. You still spending every day, you know. I didn't change people's minds about you.
Well, some.
Well, some.
Well, obviously the people who believe the cuck they're
I
speaking.
feel like if they believe, their mind was already waiting.
Already
for
made up.
something.
I feel
Yeah,
you. I feel
it's-
you.
Me personally, I've been your friend for like 12 years now, and you are really a borderline person. There is no in between with you. It's either you love Junior or you hate Junior.
Yeah, there's no.
There's no in between. Like for real. Like I remember before I started your crew, remember that thing I wrote about you and whatever. People were in my ear. I never met you in my life.
Yeah.
I've never met you. I saw
Yeah.
you at Champs for the first time on stage, meters away, if not a kilometer. You
Facts.
feel me? So I came with that of like, oh, he's Junior, but for and himself, Junior, that.
Arrogant, conceited.
Yeah, and now get to be in Junior's space. You must actually pull up that post that I made.
With the.
Yeah, it was in 2014. I made this post about Junior.
Yeah,
And I was
absolutely.
like, I basically confessed that I was one of those people that didn't like you. But that wasn't because of me making my own mind up about you after I got to know you. That was because of what the next person has to say about you and just what they add on top
Yeah.
of what is actually the truth.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it hasn't affected you at all. I think maybe it has consumed days, like
The dust tracks.
like the energy being invested into like all
Dust
of it,
tracks,
like
yeah.
will like consume the
Yeah.
days. But other than that, no. Do not dust trick, do not video. You know, balance type shit.
That's why I'm very persistent about telling people that look up to me, right? And people who's my fans and my supporters, nah. I want you guys to look me in my face, nah. Look me in my face. If you support Junior King, if you're a fan of me, if you support what I do, if you listen to my music, if you watch my dance videos, if you follow my journey, I need you. I'm not talking about people who don't like me, all right? You guys can log off right now, right? I'm talking to people who's my people,
Fucks with you.
right? Who fuck with me. I need you guys to understand there is a massive, humongous difference between social media and real life. I'm telling you this. Everything that I'm experiencing on social media, I am not experiencing in real life.
At all.
Not at all.
At
No one is
all.
coming to me and beefing me. No one is telling me, "Ah." No one. And I travel everywhere. I was in Delft, Mitchell's Plain, Belleville, Durbanville, Kensington, Wellington,
Wonderful.
Robinson.
Everywhere.
Everywhere that you can think about. I'm in PE every day. I'm in Galvin Shoulder. I got out of Spa the other day. I get out of Spa. And me and Slow, I went to go buy chow. I get out. At least 20 people greeted me before I got back to the car.
Crazy.
Ask Slow, bro.
That was me yesterday in Cleary Park.
Just, bro. And the people are so sincere, man. They come to me and this auntie don't know me van geen kant af. She says, Junior, I want you to leave the negativity. I'm like, okay. I want you to block it out. You are great. And when great things elevate, the hate goes with it.
Crazy.
But it's up to you, my son,
Preach.
to stay on top of the hate. It's up to you. We love you. We love Medusa. We love everything you do. Don't worry about these haters. Keep doing what you're doing.
And that's how
We
lives
love-
every
Here they go.
day. That's how lives every
I'm
day.
telling you, every day, wherever we go, it's love. Everyone love. We love back. So this thing of, oh my God, Junior's in 'n plek gesit. I can't be put in my place when I created my own place to sit in.
Do you understand? The fuck? What you mean?
You can't put me in my place when I created my own chair, my brother. You know what I mean? You can't
Yeah.
do that. So I want you guys to know is my confidence will never break. Alright? I am very calculated. Kayla will tell you this. Everything is calculated and everything
And
is a
they
chess
fall
move.
for it all the time.
Everything is a chess move. Everything is calculated. Social media is a game. And if you don't know how to play it, you're going to be left behind. Social media is a game. And if you don't know how to play it, you will be left behind. Don't mistake us obviously deleting. We're starting a brand new leaf. We're positive. We're not replying to no distracts. We're not replying to no negativity. We're moving on now and just focusing on the positive. That's obviously going to come with, hulle is bang. Hulle trek terug, hulle blah, blah, blah. That's obviously going to come with a lot of negative in itself. But that's all obviously the negative that we're going to ignore.
Yeah.
So us being now on this new path, right? Do you think that me and you, do you think it's gonna tarnish us in the hip hop community, or do you think it's not gonna really matter?
I feel both ways.
Both ways, no? Because obviously hip hop is about dashing back and stuff, and then that's why I told what's his name the other day. I wouldn't say his name, but I told him the other day I'm stuck in I'm like
Limbo.
this. The black glove is Dancer Junior, who has dance studios, who must keep a nice brand, who has Dove, who has
KFC.
KFC, Jose Cuervo, who has all these brand deals, right? Sneaker deals and all these things, and I need to keep a nice brand because kids look up to me. Then I'm Junior King the rapper. Then I'm this hip hop
The
guy
one that needs to prove
who
himself
does sneak. Yeah,
all the
I must
time.
prove myself. I must diss people. I must prove I can rap. I must. Hy can nie rap hier. He's a rapper. He's a dancer. Do you understand how difficult it is for me to
I think
balance
that's why I'm
these things?
saying it's like
So we basically just made the sacrifice to
lose some respect in the hip hop.
lose some respect in the hip hop, not reply. But I personally feel like that's the best decision we made, because
It is.
we are hip hop. We don't need to get respect from hip hop. We just need to work towards hip hop and
Yes.
give hip hop our respect.
Yes. Yes.
Because
That is
hip hop
so
don't owe
true.
us anything.
That's so true, because people were pumping ghetto, pumping Stalaza, pumping that before any beefs were added to it.
100%.
So,
100%.
we just keep our eye on the prize, and whoever's been loyal,
Yup.
yep, pretty
Whoever's
much.
been loyal. That's it from me.
Yeah, that's it from me too.
Bro, I can't tell you guys how excited I am for this new venture. Once again, shout out to Lucy and Godfrey for giving us this opportunity to be in this beautiful space, to join our platforms and to give us this beautiful background, these beautiful cameras, mics. We're not taking any of these things for granted. So thank you so much to Lucian Godfrey. Please
Shout
tune
out.
into his podcast. His links will be in all of our YouTube descriptions.
Shout out
So if you
Cinematic
guys want
Edge
to learn
Studios.
about Cinematic Edge Studios. So if you guys want to find out about business, tech, investing, just making money and how to make money and getting out of your circumstances and getting out of your and not blaming your circumstances. If you guys want to get out of that, he's the perfect person to speak to. So shout out to him. Shout out to everybody who's been watching our first podcast where we made so many mistakes, where the
Yes.
music cut off, we shot on the phone, the mics didn't work, and you guys still kept through with us.
Luckily.
And now on episode
4.
4, look where we are. You know what I mean? God works in mysterious ways.
Crazy.
One thing I can tell you guys is Junior King and K Medusa will always be here. We're not going anywhere. We're here to
Period.
stay. In the dance industry, we're here to stay. In the rap industry, we're here to stay. And we're just here to create cool things and to build the colored community. Our new goal and our goal for everybody that supports us is purely to build the colored community.
Period.
If we can start there, let's build the colored community. Let's come together. We now on beef, we now on diss tracks, we
Over there.
cool on diss tracks. We nah. If you guys want us to say we gave up, sharp.
We gave
White
up.
flag, sharp.
Y'all won.
Y'all won, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they won. Y'all won.
Now go make a banger without our
Y'all
names.
won. So, we just want to give out a message of unity. We want colored people to come together, colored rappers to come together, colored dancers to come together, and us for stop killing each other, stop breaking each other down. We will no longer break any other colored person down, even though that person colored, even if that colored person tried to bring us down. We won't, even if
Fight
it's any
fire
other
with
race
fire.
also. The reason why we're specifying colors is because we really have a problem in our community where we so prone to drama, man. You know what I mean? When there's a fight in the street, what's the first thing colored people do? Get up, go to the window, go watch.
This is how I know.
Not
it's
phoning the
crazy.
ambulance, not yelping, brass getting stabbed, watch, because they're busy. We also like it. It's indoctrinated in us. But we just want to change that. We want colored people to be proud of the next colored people and to be proud of our race and for us to build each other. Because this breaking of my car is not gonna work.
Yeah.
And I might have contributed to that in the past. I've also broken colors down by replying and dissing and whatever. And I realize that and I take full responsibility and accountability for that. But growing and maturing is realizing that
Something
it's
needs to
never too
change.
late
Yeah.
for something to change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this because of the beef. Like, I couldn't care less about the beef. You guys can keep making memes, keep beefing me. It's no stress. It doesn't change my pattern of sleep
Or your direction of it.
or my direction of my life. But I am very, very pro-colored and I'm very, very pro-teaching colored. So you will hear that the music we're making from now on also will be less swear words or no swear words at all.
Ah,
I just want to say less first, bro.
okay.
Damn. Like, we're not gonna like push. Like, you know what I mean?
But we never push.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
We just say, yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm just saying we're like gonna have less swear words or like drop music or like drop like radio versions of songs.
Okay.
Just so that the kids, man. You know what I mean? Just so for the kids also. So we are very calculated on what we're about to do next. So yeah. Be prepared to see a brand new Junior King and K Medusa. But the same, but better. And just more positive, man. That's all.
Thanks.
Smiles. All smiles. All smiles.
Four leaf clover.
We're going to end this beautiful podcast off. Oh, my word. That felt so amazing.
For
We
real.
have to go to class now. We have literally dance studio in Utrecht, and that's like another 30-minute drive.
So we need to get
So that's
going.
no problem. My name is Junior King,
And is your co-host the real K Medusa?
and this is the Blime podcast. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, put on your notification bell. Kayla, take them out.
So you can be notified when the next video drops. Harmashoda. Oh,
See you guys.
We even love